Namaste. Please subscribe to get more updated videos please. మరిన్ని అప్డేటెడ్ వీడియోల కొరకు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయగలరు. థ్యాంక్ Venerable. Instead of respected, it's better of using venerable to show the index of the personalities. So we call it venerable sir is an example. This, instead of honored, we can use as revered, reveres. Instead of greetings, salute and namaskar, we can use it as obeisance. And at the outset, at this juncture, is used for at first. So at first is the common word, but instead of at first, we can use it as at the outset and at this juncture in our emails or even at speaking also. An example is that at the outset, my obeisance to you, namaskar to you at first is the kudos, congratulations. Congratulations is the common word, whereas we can use it as kudos. Kudos for your colossal success in example. And with reference to your application, instead of that, we can use it apropos. It's called apropos your advertisement. For secure, we can use ordain. The example is I ordain good credentials. And another is kind consideration. This is the old word. We can use it as benign, benign consideration. And instead of like, we can also use it inclined. Example is I incline to render my service. Instead of writing I have knack of cordiality among all is the better than habit. And then is apprised in form as apprised by your mail. I think it has already been told. Put into use. This can be used exert. I exerted it. And instead of I like to place my request, we can use it as bent on placing my behest. Behest is called request. While writing in emails or like this, and I bent on placing my behest for your benign consideration. Hardies or hurdles is better writing instead of difficulties. The example is the ordeal is pushed into cessation of my tasks. Cessation means stop and tasks means work. And the other is ecstatic feelings. Instead of joyful, we can write it. The example is I extend my profound ecstatic feelings. Profound is called deep. Deathroot is the best word using for less when compared to. The example, I confess myself as destitute to your personality. So strong desire can be changed into crave. I crave for enhancing and honing my skills. Honing is nothing but Sanupetutta in Telugu. Fervent feelings. So while writing an email, we can write it as a fervent feelings over you. And we can also use an obligatory deviate. As an example, I protract my fervent feelings over your benign consideration and your obligatory deviate. Deviate is nothing but duty. So in such type of vocabulary, it indexes our personality because the common words indexes as unlearned, unimproved, and undeveloped. This word is usually written at the end of the letter called enclosed. Instead of enclosed for your reference, we can use it as appended and per usual. The example is I appended my ins and outs here. Ins and outs means our details. Per usual is called reference. Example is that I explored all this information at your perusal. Is the best sentence to show our good personality. The moment of work is also called celerity of work. and dilemma and uncertainty can be used calibre. Depicts the quandary of tasks. We can use it as a sentence that the salary of work depicts the quantity of tasks at your office, and it is also common words that are used by many people at present. The passive word for continuous is the pursuit or the pursuit of loss. Flaws is wrong. Flaws means wrongs. The pursuit of loss hampers or topples the company. Hampers means hinders, and topples means degrades the name of the company. And then the word is copious, umpteen, myriad. All these are used for many. Instead of using many, we can use as copious times, umpteen mails, and myriad people. All these are seen in every email of the current generation. Consider, look at. It can be alternately changed into concede. Concede my resume. So, amend the erratum is the another word in lieu of amend the error. So you can easily use the amend the erratum. The example is that the manager has opted me to amend the erratum. On behalf of avoid confusion, the word can be changed into eschew my chaos. Eschew means avoid, chaos means confusion. So this can be written in such a way. For the strong research, we can alternately write is delved. I delved the book. I delved for the solution is an example. So rather writing search uselessly is a small word. We can write it grope in the dock. He groped in the dock of the jobs. Waste. As a substitute of this word, we can use another word called vain or futile. So all his futile efforts results nay. Nay means nothing. Futile useless. Efforts prayatnalu we can call it. All his endeavors are in vain. Endeavors means prayatnalu and vain is waste. All his endeavors are in vain. We can write it in our letter writing or in mails. And under is combined. Instead of combine this, we can produce it net together. Many people usually write all these details show my candidature that I am a good personality to work in an office. Instead of that, we can use decipher, so depict. We can also use depict or decipher. Above all, deciphers my candidature is the best word. My problem, instead of telling my problem, then plight is the best word. He showed his plight before the team leader. Plight means my problem. Explaining the problem is called plight. Consists of. It is the archaic word, and where it can alternatively write comprise. After comprise, there should be no of. Comprise. You can write my team comprises 7 members. So it looks very nice when we look at the mail or letters. And instead of say farewell, we can say bid adieu. Au revoir is also the fantastic word that is being used by the people today. And we can use au revoir or bid adieu. The senior leader has bid adieu to his office. In place of skill, one can use adroit or adept. The example is I am an adroit in Java or adept in languages. And another is short-lived. Alternative, we can write ephemera or transitory life. We can say is you can note it down in meal as its joy is ephemera. All these are passive vocabulary, but now it has become active means which is known to all. So the old vocabulary has to be changed into this type of vocabulary so as to show our index that we have been improving our vocabulary. Secret, and we can use clandestine for the place of secret. Many people today usually use clandestine meetings. And here the example is, my company has done clandestine parleys. Parleys means discussions like meetings. And for the unpleasant, we can use unsavory. My company arena is unsavory. So I do not pay inclination to work over there. So inclination we have already discussed, like arena is surrounding. Many people give preference in writing immaculate for the word right. The example is that our performance is immaculate. And for this leadership, and people write is hegemony. Under your hegemony, we proliferate the sales of the business. Proliferate is nothing but increase. Substitute for the word long ago, yours is the another alternate word. The example is that during the year our forefathers settled here. And another in preference of Excel, outstripped is the word where we can use as a passive word. Example is, boss always thirsts to outstrip their position clients. For the words out of date, expired, the better word is redundancy. The example is that her program is redundant for the current generation. The another word is faked, that is deceptive appearance. The novice employee looks faked. Novice means the beginner, faked means deceptive appearance. While writing some mail or letter writing, you can write in such a way that the novice employee look is faked. Though these meanings are not known to the readers, but it shows some dignified personality after checking this word. So if it is not an important to write in a very simple letters, we can write the simple letters only when it is very important and mandatory. But for the resumes or the mails that we have to show our learned things, and these passive words are only the things which help us to identify as the improved men of vocabulary. Bad luck is a common word, but we can change it jinx. It's a jinx for every employee. For bizarre is the strange. The example is that's a bizarre experience at my office today. For that. For lonely word, we can write solitary. Solitary life saps mind. Saps means destroy, ruin. Solitary life ruins mind. And we can also produce the word not strict as lax. Rules of the office or lax. Some more words be pursued in the next video, please. Thanks for watching this video, please.